Alright, starting off the next area, we're introduced to the most creative character in this game! He's a fast turtle! Get it? Get the irony? It's because turtles are very slow creatures, but he is fast. Though then again, it never really does say he's fast, it's just he might be— oh, by the way, this is a very important concept that'll never be brought up again. He could just be comparatively fast to other turtles, but in reality he's actually very slow, but then again, I can't really say for sure, because I don't know his backstory, Konami. Honestly, not giving us backstory for brilliant characters like this. And by the way, yeah, it's telling us about the 50 coin thing again, even though there's not really much of a point. I mean, we're at 30 coins right now. We're just 20 coins away from being able to access the final level. I mean, I know this is a short game and all, but we're probably going to be done collecting these coins by the end of this world. I mean, seriously, they really made it easy. Anyway, as for this world itself, I'll be honest, I kind of forgot it existed until I replayed this game. To be fair, it's not the worst level, it's just, I guess it's not that memorable. It does have a very good track, though. I actually do remember this song. I don't know, maybe I just didn't remember it because I thought there were 6 worlds and not 5, and I was just trying to remember something that came after the next world and before this one, but I don't know. Though then again, I don't know why I'm saying it's not memorable with all this exciting waiting around action! Speaking of waiting around, these platforms, I believe they actually go back down. You know, just in case you missed that earth element that is literally impossible to pass up back there. You know, you might need to backtrack. Oh, I didn't even need to, wait on this platform, but yes, they do move down in case you, for some reason, need them to? I mean, I guess if you miss that extra life that's so important. Anyway, speaking of those snakes, they're pretty much the only enemies introduced in this level other than those goblins right there. Because, you know, goblins, they're the natural predators of frogs, and therefore they should basically be in every level of the game. I mean, screw having unique enemies in a level, just reuse the goblins a lot. That might actually be one of the other reasons this stage isn't that memorable. It doesn't really introduce anything new, and the level, you know, the aesthetics themselves, they're decent, but, you know, again, without there being all that much more, Frogger, you're kinda misaligned there. Okay, well, on the bright side, I didn't die. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh, right. Without anything that new in this stage, it's, I don't know, kind of, again, not really memorable. Also, that animation right there, holy shit, that is bad. That is really bad. That's like 4 frames of animation in 4 seconds. Which doesn't really sound bad until you realize that is animation, and that is kind of bad because you should not have a single frame in a single second because that just doesn't look good. Seriously, those cannons look awful. I don't know, maybe somebody just said, oh no, don't worry, they actually fire much faster than that, but they didn't. They fire very slowly. Well, okay then. Well, level's cleared. Let's never look at those cannons again, except we have to because they reappear. Ah well, at least we don't have to worry about those horribly animated cannons just yet. So anyway, this stage, I think, is a little more memorable, even though at the start it's, you know, more of a forest stage, what with the tops of trees and all these conveyor belts on top. You know, that's more of a forest theme rather than a ruins theme. I mean, I know all the ruins on the planet are found in forests, but, you know, it just seems kind of lazily designed in all honesty. But luckily, there are ruins over there, and that's actually where we'll find the main gimmick of this stage. So, everything looks normal, right? Well, not really. Hear that? There's a lot of water coming towards us, and we have to keep moving, otherwise we'll drown. And should be approaching since I'm going kind of... oh, there we go. I guess the wave itself is also very slow, because I'm not really doing this section very quickly. Ooh, jeez. Okay, so I guess you do have a few squares of lenience, so you don't drown immediately after getting hit by the wave. However, I don't think you can actually backtrack very much in this stage, so if you miss something, well, too bad. Oh well, This section looks relative. Oh, there's another wave. Oh man, yeah, they're just 2 sections. This, though, I do kind of like this level gimmick. It does make you keep moving forward, but again, you can't actually backtrack. See that ledge? The water will disappear eventually, even when it reaches the end, but if you try to jump back over, you'll actually drown for no reason. I know, it's stupid, right? Oh well, it is a fun stage though, so I can sort of forgive it. So after 5 minutes of that world, it's time to take on the boss, who is literally named Rattlesnake. Yeah, I know, at least the other guy had an actual name, but him? No, he's just a snake. He's just sitting there. Because, as I'm sure you all know, snakes are the laziest predators in the wild. They will basically just build traps and then just sit there hoping that their prey gets crushed by a boulder. Yeah, I know, snakes are kinda lazy and also kind of stupid, because in addition to that, they also build electricity traps right next to them, and the switch to activate them are located with the prey. Snakes really aren't that bright. They'll also give their prey extra lives. Oh, apparently that one can't be eaten. Okay, so the tongue is incredibly useless in this battle because we can't even catch butterflies with it. We just have to walk over the butterflies. Really important function there, tongue. You sure are doing stuff. Anyway, the first 2 phases of this fight are easy. Last one, also easy, because it only adds crumbling floors, but, you know, gets rid of enemies. All you really need to do is just stick in a corner and, you know, sort of loop like this. And you pretty much just do this until the switch comes up. If you really need to move, like, I might have been able to make that, but better safe than sorry, you know, I don't want to die to this guy. That would just be embarrassing. But yeah, you can just move if need be, and now he's dead. Or at the very least dizzy, I don't know. Either way though, this is the funkiest snake murder I have ever commit, and I'm dancing right now. Oh yeah! But now that that's finished, on to World 3, where we will pretty much be halfway through the game by the end of it. See, I told you that it was a short game. I also told you we would have 50 coins by the end of the world, and well, we actually had all 50 coins after the end of the first stage.